hello, I can do better. And this live stream today, you can see down here that it's 9 hours ago, right now. I cannot do the quality better. YouTube sucks, but he's having a conversation with someone on YouTube. This live stream here fucked my mind so insanely much because Joe are demanding cheaters. It's not because people are cheating, he's demanding people to be cheating. He's creating these phantom cheaters. And let me first and foremost go back to show you that he's creating this cheater here and then later saying this player is legit, but it's someone else being the cheater instead. Okay? In the very first match Joe had, he picked the bounties, see that it's in Blanchett Graves, and he then pick the clues. Wow, I'm thinking that the bounty shows up here. He picked the clues, sees that it's in Blanchett Graves. We go forward, and he then have a fight as he leaves Healing Water Church. And the fight itself is honestly nothing amazing. It's a below average encounter. You can see I'm skipping forward into the match here, and I just want to show it from over here because he's gonna crouch all this way over. Roughly here.
And then can I aim? Can I get a shot on, please? Fucking hell. What in the fuck? And then a dude with no footsteps right on top of me. Fucking what, bro?
No footsteps that you can hear now.
Is that where is this guy's body anyway?
Lack of game awareness. Severe lack of game awareness. Opening his position to the angle he got shot from just before. Crouching with the open angle to the position he got shot from just before.
There's a hive. Just a dude, no footsteps, just there. Wait, is that a dude? Fucking hell, bro.
So see, this is the guy that he claims have no footsteps, okay? If we then go further into the match, you can see I'm skipping 5 seconds per time. And you can see it's the same match. He's doing this here. He got Butcher, Rodjaw, 5 out of 6. You can see same match. Nothing has changed up here. Same match. Going further. Still same match. 3 clues. Going over to Blanchett right now. This is the type of lobby Joe is in. Oh, Butcher is starting to be banished. Then you can hear from here. Someone died. Bounty there. So these people left the bounty.
Might be hard to see because the walls are similar colour to my skin. So I'll just sit here in the corner and wait for him. They might not have heard me. We'll see. See how it goes, innit?
I just want to show everything so there's the full context. But only at these types of lobbies is it possible to crouch in like this. And then when the team comes in to pick the bounty, look at how they move. Completely ignoring where they came from.
Save the bodies.
Well, the second guy there, ignoring where he came from.
Everybody got like 3 skins.
Including yourself also having a light free skin. That's why you're hiding against the wall, because it's a light wall. Now, he killed 4 people in this matchup here, and you're gonna see it as the match ends. And he actually does extract. As you can see, I'm just going like 5 seconds forward in order to like show everything. And here he then goes for the extraction. He extracts, as you can see here. There we go. Four kills. So he killed 4 people. Too early on, too late on. Close to each other, both of them. Fairly close to each other, both of them. But still having a split in between both fights. Going into the match details.
So what's that there? 2 starters.
You can see here. You killed this hunter 11:22, 9:57. So there is a further distance, time distance between these 2 people here, which then would make sense. These 2 people here are the people you killed first, because 9:57 is still fairly fast into the match compared to how long time you spent.
So what's that there? 2 star and a 1 star. So they were a duo, and this second dude here, Probal 203, was like completely silent. He's got less.
And you can see here, I will take the timestamps.
This second dude.
Okay, I cannot show both timestamps. 17:44.
So they were a duo, and this second dude.
17:44 together with 17:52, like 8 seconds apart, plus 6 minutes after the people he killed further up on this list here.
Here, Pro Bowl 203 was like completely silent. He's got less than 1 KD, basically brand new, basically like a brand new account almost. He hasn't played very long. Well, he has actually got 2 prestiges. Oh, look at this, man. Is that the right button? I think it's left and right. That is the one. So yeah, refresh. Look, he hasn't even set up his Steam community. This is sus as fuck.
I do agree this is somewhat a sus behavior, but some people are just lazy. You cannot like judge them purely based on this. So Joe are making this person out to be sus. You know, the person he shot once that ran out of Blanchette church there, and then around that Joe then followed up to shoot through the window. That guy is the sus one.
So I think we've got a no footstep cheater here.
Yeah, this guy here is a no footstep cheater. Let me go back and show you the one he's now claiming to be a no footstep cheater. Is it? Yeah, it's here. This guy here is the no footstep cheater. This guy here is the no footstep cheater because he killed someone there, his teammate. You can even see here. This is 10 seconds back. $29.19, just changing to $29.20. 8 seconds later. 8 seconds later. 8 seconds later. But this guy here is now the cheater, the no footstep cheater. Like, Joe demands cheaters.
Bounty like teams white 48. Target every game of then Q underscore mo
And going forward here, then here he absolves the person he originally claimed to be a no footstep cheater, or actually being being a legit player instead. He absolves this guy here of cheats.
These are actually legitimately like new players. Like,
so the people that he killed at the beginning are now actually legit players, new players.
Surely not having or less than 1 KD, same kind of similar bounty to that other dude, also private profile.
Like,
everyone's just like relatively new to the game.
957 and 1122. There are further time distance between these two here than there were at the people in Blanchette. These two people here are the one he killed just outside of Healing Water Church. Yet he needs this one here to now be a legit player, and the other one being a no footstep cheater. He's crafting cheaters left and right. These people are not cheating. He's crafting them as cheaters, making them be cheaters. This here is why you should not trust Joe. He's crafting cheaters left and right so he can claim to be the anti-cheater. He's catching nothingness, creating phantoms. Now back to what's actually like the part that was the most insane. So Joe already found he started at the boss lair compound and was like, just killing the boss or going out only gives a few $100. I want more. So he went in and started picking the clues for the boss, which somehow is a nice strategy of gaining money. Now, he got zero awareness of anything that happens in the game. He barely manages AI.
Go around, right? Don't I have to go around? Where am I going? Right, so It was on the other side.
Note the clue is there, meaning he is within proximity of the clue to make it red from this distance here. Note that.
She wanted to take my knife. She stole my knife. Oh, there we go.
There are crows right here. These crows he sets off later.
Right, let's head to this red over here. We do have enough for the bounty here. Perfect.
This here is according to Joe, above average fight, and not below average as people are telling Joe that he is.
One down.
Yeah, the second one there, Joe, that was a headshot.
Somebody on my left as well. Fuck it.
That guy there is the one you shot at the first time, so that guy there had not even taken damage.
No.
That swinging there, like shooting then swinging, you have already claimed that to be a cheating method. I found the moment where he claims it to be a classic thing.
The classic sweep across motion that people with aimbot tend to do, or trigger bot. It's just a weird behavior that you could say that he intended to run that way, but usually when a legit player fires from cover and you take a shot, normally you just pull back the way you came, right? If you were aiming around that corner, you'd pull your head around, you'd take the shot, but then you'd pull yourself back into the cover the way.
That is what he did. I mean, look at it.
It's just a weird behavior that people.
This is the cover. He shot and went back into the cover. Where else should he have walked over, if not back to the cover? But if we then take it to Joe's video, now, mind you, Joe is apparently allowed to do this sort of behavior because he's the anti-cheater. So obviously he's not using cheats, and this sort of behavior is legitimate when it's Joe doing it.
Somebody on my left as well. Fucking hell.
Now, see the speed at which Joe does it, okay? Okay? Let me slow it down for you. I'm not saying this here is anything amazing or such. No.
Somebody on my left as well. Fucking hell.
But see here. Not double speed. Wrong. Slower. Shoots, moves. Okay? Shoots, move into the cover again, just like the other person. I will slow that one down too. Shoot, move. Like Joe shoots and moves instantly close to. This guy here, if we slow it down, then you'll see something completely different. Shoots, walks, and then moves the aim. Joe already moves the aim prior, so he knows, like, he have some sort of trigger according to his own logic. Because listen to it.
The classic sweep across motion that people with aimbot tend to do, or trigger bot.
I mean, I'm just saying, according to Joe himself, Joe is a cheater, because this here...
It's just a weird behavior that you could say that he intended to run that way, but usually when a legit player fires from cover and you take a shot, normally you just pull back the way you came, right? If you were aiming around that corner, you'd pull your head around, you'd take the shot, but then you'd pull yourself back into the cover the way...
Yeah, the way he did?
You came out, right?
The way he did?
Wouldn't turn all the way around and go back the way you came. Now maybe he just had the intention of just running...
Turn all the way around? What?
In a way because he was coming, but it seems really weird to shoot and make that motion all in one. It typically doesn't happen that often, but
It typically doesn't happen that often, and yet here you are literally doing it. All in one motion. You moving the mouse and your character to the side, all in one motion. I'm just saying, if it makes him a cheater, it makes you a cheater.
There's another fucking dude. And another fucking dude. Whole fucking team here, bro.
I do admit that his bob and weave skills are barely average, maybe a little above average, but they're not amazing. They're not amazing. Now, mind you, he picked the clue up here on this mausoleum here, whatever this entire thing actually is called. If they didn't pick the clue would then be red for them, still indicating where he is. Over here. Like, dark siding and setting off crows is completely worthless for people with wall hack. You already know where they are. But you heard footstep on this side here. You still hear them. And only now is he actually preparing in that direction. No more indication from over there. Mind you, he's not moving whatsoever away from where he shot that guy. (44:24), he set off the crows. You hear jumping. Most likely vaulting, now that I think about it. It's the fence. Walking. Could be crouching now.
Got Wallies. She got Wallies.
And then he's creating the cheaters. So because Joe's crow trick poltergeist use did not give the desired outcome, then he creates the cheater instead. You're sitting the exact same spot you were before. Now you're turning your back to it, looking back there, turning your back. You heard nothing from that direction. Still looking here, sure.
I think you would have moved by now.
Turning.
Like, she's heard
Then why didn't you move until now?
the crows go off.
That doesn't mean anything.
The crows went off. She must assume that.
And here comes the delusional fantasy storytelling.
They're over there somewhere, running away.
Nope. She heard the crows go off, so she must have assumed the crows went off. Be that poltergeist, you running away, walking away, crouch walking away, or a completely different team coming in, doesn't matter whatsoever. The crows went off. That's all there is to it, nothing else. You then chose to look straight at a wall. Mind you, it was 44 4:24, the crows went off. This here is an entire minute later, and he's just looking at the wall. He heard her walk over there, and nothing now.
Go off. The crows went off. She must assume that they're over there somewhere, running away. No footsteps. Wall hacks, man.
No footsteps. Crouching 27 meters away, you're not entitled to hear these footsteps. In fact, it is not possible for you to hear crouching footsteps at this distance.
Fucking wall hacks, bro.
And see, he's creating cheaters.
Fucking wall hacking, bitch.
So far, there's a higher chance that you're wall hacking than she is, because she didn't hear you run or walk away. So she would assume poltergeist or a different team. And for that matter, if you were running away 1 minute prior to her shooting you, the clue for her would not go red. You picked the clue, okay? And I can show you here. The clue has not been touched. It hasn't caved in, becoming a dark pit. This clue here is first touched by Joe, meaning unless they actively chose to use Serpent in a moment where gunfight is happening, making them more exposed and vulnerable, they can hear the clue be red. And if it, as I said, 44, 24, 44, 23, sorry. That's when the crows go off. Then an entire minute later,
Over there somewhere, running away.
is when you get shot. You're sitting completely still for an entire minute. The clue is still red for her, not for you, because you picked it as the first person to ever pick that clue. But she needs to be cheating because she's using in-game mechanics such as the clue. She's checking her corners while you're looking into the wall. You're not keeping your angle. You're not even sitting in cover. You're sitting completely open.
No footsteps. Wall hacks, man. Fucking wall hacks, bro.
Oh, we saw that.
Bitch.
There we go.
What a wall hacker, man. Obvious wall hacker. There's no way they could have known I was there.
They didn't know. What they did know was that you were not running or walking away, because that's a thing that would be possible to hear very loudly. They knew the crows went off, so poltergeist or another team, or you crouching over there, so they knew they needed to be careful. But one entire minute later is when she pushed in. She came from outside, didn't get shot. That means no one's shooting her back. So that's only there. And look at the super slow decision making by something so simple as looting the player.
Cheating wall hacker, man.
Not whatsoever.
Like, it's so bad. Like, couldn't have made it more obvious, like the fucking walling, bro.
Because you need them to be walling. Not because they actually are. You need them to be wall hacking and nothing else.
Oh, look, another dude with no fucking footsteps, just
Too far away to actually be heard because that there was far away.
always on you. Two dudes with no fucking footsteps.
He could be crouching in because he heard the other gunfight between Giggles shooting you shooting Giggles, and you shooting Giggles one more time. So he could be crouching in just like you, and he would be out of crouching distance.
All over the top of me, man.
All over the top of you, 45 meters away is all over the top of you. Get real, dude.
Like, get fucked, man. There's so many fucking cheaters with no footsteps. Anyone...
He's too far away. You're not entitled to hear his footsteps. Walking by itself can be heard 60 to 66 meters away. This here is at the edge of where it should start fading out. No, even walking should be somewhat difficult for you to be heard. He was most likely crouching.
fucking saying that it's not a fucking... People aren't cheating with no footsteps. They're delusional, bro. Or they're just doing it themselves.
Well, you're creating cheaters based on absolutely nothing.
Like, literally, I'm outplaying everybody. People who are cheating, and I'm not even allowed, like, my legit win.
Why do you need a legit win hand fed to you, spoon fed to you? You don't want to win it legitimately. You want to win it legitimately with a handicap. That's what you're saying.
Because, like, literally, these dudes are cheating, bro.
No, they're not.
Oh, look, it's just another one of those really good German players that you just find.
That's racist.
All those really good German players that you
Racism or xenophobia. You choose.
just see constantly. The dude who killed you was 45 meters away. What are you talking
Yes, he was. It says right there.
about? The dude right next to me, bro. What are you talking about?
Right next to you, 45 meters, right next to you.
The dude's 45 meters away. Yet somehow there's another dude close
Yeah, okay, now I need to change the story.
by, but 45 meters is still loud enough to hear running footsteps.
What? Why do you demand that he's running? Is at the edge of walking. Plus, he heard the gunshot from Giggles. That's 70 meters away, 80 for a silencer. I actually think it's 90 now that I think about it. Still pretty far away. He heard you shooting Giggles. He heard the fight and you shooting Giggles one more time when she revived. This guy here knew someone was there. Then you got shot going in. He still knew someone was there. He's crouching.
You know, 20 meters you can hear crouching footsteps.
Yes, so he's out of crouching range. Why do you demand that he should be running? He's crouching.
Crouching footsteps. So anything walking or running you can hear for...
Why do you demand that he's walking or running? He's crouching. For all you know, he was crouching.
further back than that. So you're telling me that these guys are crouch walking, two dudes crouch walking on two different angles?
Yes. Why wouldn't they? They heard the gunfight between you and Giggles. Why wouldn't they?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like two different angles, crouch walk.
Yeah, we know what you're saying. It makes no sense. And for that matter, what is it this guy's doing? Dinosaurus, what is it this guy's doing?
The entire way.
Crouch walking.
Who's his mate? Who's his partner? This guy's underground. Where has this dude got over here so fast?
He didn't so fast. He was already there.
Next player. Princess Peach. Two dudes on either side who are just like there the entire time. Shooting from both sides, know exactly where I am.
Princess Peach have a teammate right here. This teammate is not underground. This teammate is running around. This guy down here is not the teammate of Princess Peach.
Why is everybody in one location? It's like,
Because you actually made gunshots. It's like people are not allowed to zoom in, locate themselves around gunfights. No, that's not allowed. Oh my god.
you know what I mean? Like everyone ran from every direction. Everyone came from what, this side of the map.
No, they could come from up here. They could come from over here. They could come from here. They could come all the way around the entire map. They could even have started at Chapel. Like, why do you need them to start down here, all of them, and then sprint in here? The team you're looking at, Princess Peach, right now, started at Cypress, Davant, Slaughter, or Slaughter, Davant, Cypress. Because those are the clues they have picked.
I mean, I came from over here, right? I came from down here.
You most likely came from right here, because I'm fairly certain you actually started or here, because you started with a road up, and you weren't that far. Yeah, you started down here. You weren't that far away from Stillwater. You saw the assassin was here, so you went to Healing Water to get the cash rate at the hideout.
And these dudes on either side. I got ambushed. Yeah, I got ambushed. Yeah, bro. Yeah, sure.
And that's what you did. Peach, Princess Peach, and her teammate, their teammate, are above ground. Danosaurus went in through here and down. That's an ambush, no matter how you look at it. The
I got
funny
ambushed
part,
by two people that made
one person.
no footsteps.
One person. This team here came from Slaughterhouse and shot you at a far distance where you're not entitled to even hear their footsteps when walking.
There's 3 people in this area, and none of them are making any footsteps.
They're making footsteps now. Both of them.
Who's
Princess
his
Peach
mate?
and the teammate. Not that one.
Grub Joe.
Not that one. This one.
Oh,
And here comes the one of the best parts about Joe. Creating cheaters.
oh, a la carte Dracula. Yeah, I'm sure this guy's legit and not a cheater.
Doesn't matter whether or not he's actually cheating. Joe is now magically creating him to be a cheater.
So both of these dudes are just literally walking around out here now. They're not crouch walking now. They're just jumping around making all the noise now.
Well, these dudes here were the ones coming from Slaughterhouse. Danosaurus was the one coming and ambushed you 45 meters away. He's underground right now. These two dudes are trying to find Danosaurus.
But before, they're just gonna like what, be super silent and never make a single crack, a single running footstep to get in the range. What, just gonna crouch walk the entire way.
They didn't. They came from Slaughterhouse, so they came from the road in the middle to have visibility inside, which is where you then ran out and saw from the Giggles loot and then got shot from.
The perfect angle on me.
Perfect angle on you. They came from the outside, Joe. They had no angle other than arriving to the compound.
Because
Like,
you set off crows. Yeah, I set off crows further away to make it seem like I'm retreating away.
one entire minute prior to you getting shot. A minute later, no one would expect anything, thus still needing to be careful.
Which would make anybody that didn't have wall hacks think, oh, this guy's getting away, I better run after him.
This guy is getting away, meaning if they need to run after you, you would be running and they could be hearing you run away. They didn't hear you run away, so they don't think you are running away. You're a little demanding that you should be hearing these people here running all the time. So why shouldn't they be able to hear you running away, triggering the crows in the process? That's right. It's only working one way, to fabricate these people as cheaters. Now, further in, Joe starts being even more insanely delusional. That's like, you can see he died 44-23, and then killed Giggles right after. Like, this here is so much time afterwards, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. This here is a Dinosaurus. Let's see here. Is it about?
Who also has a private profile. And we can't see. Oh, here we go. Dinosaurus. We did check this guy's profile already, I think. Less than 1 KD, but he's played the game. He's got 18 prestige, or on his way to 19 prestige. And the guy
Congratulations.
apparently has less than 1 KD. How do you?
Because he's crouching all the way through everything, which is not actually very beneficial. Got 860 hours in Hunt.
How do you have less than 1 KD? Be a really good German player.
You demand that he must be a really good German player just because he killed you and nothing else.
But have less than 1 KD and have nearly 1,000 hours in the game. You're the most delusional person I've ever seen, yet you can't actually support it with why I'm delusional.
Yes, because you're fabricating cheaters when there are none. You're even demanding in the previous one I showed that the people that was not cheating that you killed, these two here was the one where you called no footstep on the second one, and down here you called these people legit during the gameplay. Technically not called them legit, but didn't whine about them. Then while watching the thing back here, the team details, you called the people at Blanchette, these people here, for cheaters, and these people down here for legit players. Like, make it make sense. Yeah, but I just forgot. Game awareness, game knowledge. You have the timestamps. You are accusing false. You're falsely accusing people of cheating. This here is what makes you delusional. Right here, you're saying Giggles is having wall hacks because she randomly does not believe that someone ran away because she didn't hear anyone run away. So most likely someone crouch walked over to the crows, set them off. Someone used poltergeist, set them off.
I'm pointing to here to obvious evidence and facts that make their accounts look suspicious.
Delusional parts that you need and demand are things that makes them suspicious.
All you can do is just say, I'm.
No, he pointed out. He said, because you set off crows, the first team came in cautious and you got headshot looking at a wall instead of the angle you knew they came from. The third party came in cautiously and killed you. Yes, this is what happened. This is factually what happened. And Joe then magically creating new stories about what he needs to be the case is why he's delusional. It gets so much better. You can see here as I click over, there are more and more and more and more comments for it. Even more. Like, this here is insane. He's also demanding that because these people are new players, the entire player base should then grow and not shrink, meaning old players are not allowed to leave the game. Old players are demanded to stay in the game. You're not allowed to find any other game whatsoever. So, yeah, I want to see if Joe actually scrolled back up to show his own match MMR. Because you can see these people here are 1.5 star. Are we lucky enough? No, we're not. Not at this point. No, that's fine. So I'll just like that many solos. It's nearly guaranteed people spawned all over, not the opposite side. You run to the compound, then creep in as they did. I can show that too. But I would recommend with all these comments here that you yourself are actually looking through it. It's too much to go over through. The video is already getting too long. I'll just show you like how long this here continues, because that's where it started. Here we are, Joe. Fuck. Joe, Captain Blue, 3-star on Team MMR, but his actual skill level of match MMR is 1.5. Yeah, but higher star players get lower match MMR to make it more fair when they go solo. True, that is true, but he's not a higher star player. There are 6 stars in total. He's 3. He's half to the top or the bottom, no matter how you look at it. Joe is low 3-star, high 2-star. But you can see it continues and continues, and he's watching and continues and continues. And I actually don't know how long time it's going to continue. Down here.
For something.
So he's doing this talk here, demanding cheaters based on his delusion 20 minutes. And people are telling him what is happening in the game. New account isn't suspicious. The other team may be hurt. Because you set off crows, they kept sneaking. Only a moron assumes someone is running and charged in blindly. That's what Joe are demanding they must be doing. I set off crows, they must assume I'm running away with no footsteps, and they need to charge after me so I can get the free victory, the easy victory, so I don't need to fight for it. Like, all this here is Joe desperately demanding a handicap. And there's no way around it. Joe are fabricating cheaters. Let me say it one more time. Joe, based on how he himself are moving, are then fabricating cheaters. Because Dinosaurus is not allowed to crouch walk into this compound here, yet Joe are allowed to crouch walk and sit completely in the open as a legit player. Like, make it fucking make sense. And the quality on YouTube suck. But let me just point out this little detail here. Crouching character detailing. Stop doing that. This little crouching character that's over here at the very end, that's actually moving into line of sight. This crouching character that's now killing Joe. 45 meters away. Let me see it again. That crouching character right there, that's killing Joe. Listen to it. I will
Always on you. 2 dudes with no fucking footsteps all over the top of me, man.
40,
Like, get fucked.
45 meters away, crouching, which is 20 meters away, and he's demanding this guy here must be a cheater with no footsteps. When we then go forward to spectate this guy here, what's he then doing? He's now crouching underground.
This guy's underground. Where has
and continuing to crouch. He's not moving around right now. He's just sitting like Joe were. So, as I said, Joe are fabricating all these cheaters here. I can show you here on YouTube. The quality is bad. You can see 1080, but it it really is way more difficult to see the character. You can still see the light on them, but way more difficult than on Twitch. So yeah, that's why I went to Twitch to show it. 1080 is not a good quality for YouTube, but that's a different story. This here are Joe fabricating cheaters because he cannot accept how bad he actually is at the game. Yeah, this is the anti-cheater demanding cheaters everywhere. Take a note to this. This is a person calling himself the anti-cheater, who also he is the one that goes around and says this.
So since this is my area of like expertise, if you will, not claiming authority, don't want to get people saying that I'm claiming to be an authority on the subject.
But saying that he's an expert on this subject of cheaters, this is his area of expertise, if you will. He's then creating cheaters himself because they're killing him and nothing else. Yeah, but you got no argument. You got no argument. You're just calling cheater, 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 cheater. You cannot hear, again, crouch walking. You cannot hear crouch walking at 45 meters distance. And yet you're claiming this guy here is a cheater. You're going to his profile, demanding he's a cheater. All that. You're even saying he's from Germany, so he's a cheater. That's xenophobia or racism, if you will. Like, oh. And already just like 1 hour and 5 minutes into this video here already gave so much pain for all the mistakes he made. It is insane. And to make it even better, in basically every single one of Joe's I Catch a Cheater video version, he's adding this. Look, there comes one of them now. He's adding that, like, look, there comes one of them now, a cheater zombie. But what if you put it around and legit players are being attacked by the anti-cheater zombie? Joe's admitting that he himself are actually the perpetrator, the villain, by accusing all these people of cheating when they are actually using in-game mechanics and being legitimate players. Again, I recommend that you watch this fight here and listen Joe like go through all of it, because it is purely delusional. Slow down the video, you'll see exactly what is happening and why Joe are wrong. Yeah. It's just so insanely hilarious that Joe himself actually cannot see it and then demands that we must blindly trust his delusions. But I'm the bad guy for sharing reality, right, Joe? I'm the bad guy. This was I Can Do Better, yet again, proving that I indeed can do better. See you later.